Hey everyone, good afternoon. Welcome to our daily stock market insights with Miss JD over here. Today is April 12th, 2021, 6 in the afternoon. In this video, I am going to discuss the trending stocks in the market, and I'll also start with the index. Okay, so if this is the first time you will be watching my video, I am inviting everyone to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're always updated whenever I have new videos. Okay, um, as you can see, we ended with a red today. It's a 0.41% down, and using my Bollinger Band and my RSI over here, so these are the main indicators I use. I see that we got rejected at the MA20 level in our index. So this simply means that we can have several perspectives here, but first I want to use our support and resistance as our main indicators. One over here, okay? So it's an area, so it could potentially be a little higher or lower. This is where I'm plotting it. So I see a support right over here. So it could be, we could experience a slight overshoot down below here, which is up to this level, which was your resistance previously. And this is also a valid support. So it could be an area. So if I'm to draw a box right here, it could run from here to here. Okay, so that is our support level. Now, if we have reached the possible bottom of this stock, then it will just do a double bottom right over here. Otherwise, if it goes down further, this simply means that the downtrend channel is still being respected by our index. And the trigger is once that area gets broken, then expect for the stock or for our index to go as low as 6,200 level. Overall, volume is still flat. Okay, so I think there's still selling pressure that's happening here. Conservative. So overall, I'm still on the bearish side for our index. So chances are our stocks in the index, which is of course the top 30 stocks in the market, will still experience the same sentiment. Selling sentiment could still persist. However, if you're a long-term investor right here, this is a good opportunity for you to add volume. Okay, and we have to go through each stock before we can conclude whether it's buy or sell, because this does not really represent the performance of your stock. This is just the overall sentiment of the people to our index. Okay, so let us go through each one and find out. So I first go to all stocks and sorted it. Um, let's see, BDO. BDO. Okay, so this is also a stock in the index, but so far we have a good performance. So that's why I mentioned to you guys that even if the index goes south, we still have to dig deeper and find out what is currently happening in our individual stocks. So like this one, BDO is part of the index, but we ended green today. What is my take here? So looks like it is now creating a double bottom. So over here we had a support right here. It's not actually double bottom, multiple instances of testing this support. So what is currently happening is it is strengthening the support at the 101 level or 100 level. For this stock, we have foreign buying already happening. Although your volume is not significantly, it has not changed significantly. It's still flat. So anything can still happen. In fact, I can still see a possibility that your 101 could still be revisited because of the volume being flat. Okay, so overall, again, if I am now addressing this statement to our long-term holders, this is still a buy for long-term holders of BDO. Okay, so still at a cheap level overall. If you want to really understand the overall direction of the stock, you can expand it to a much longer time frame, which is weekly or even monthly. Okay, so at the moment it is still staying flat over here at the 101 area. So time to accumulate technically. ACEN is on a weekly chart. We're testing the resistance levels around this area 811. See that? So we're opening our Bollinger Band, still pushing the price higher. However, look at the volume, still at the minimum or at the average volume. So there could be a possibility that once it reaches 811, then there could be a rejection that is going to happen. And if the market gives you a chance when it pulls back, then that's a good opportunity to buy. Okay, so this area over here was really a good area to accumulate. We were given a long period to start accumulating here. Hopefully you were able to enter, and then right now you're already uh, starting to see the outcome of your of course of um, the patience that you had during the time when everyone was afraid. Okay, yeah, it was really no joke in the past few weeks when most of our stocks were really declining. But good for ACEN, it did not really drop hugely. And like other stocks, there were really a lot of stocks that declined significantly. But so far, we're now on our way to recovery for ACEN. So good job for the holders. LRW, you had increase in the price, but today, um, not a really good story here. Our resistance area got respected, and then we got rejected. So I think there could be some form of continuation over here, but I'm still respecting the MA20 line. It's a solid area of possible bounce. So 2 peso, 205, that's an area. So if you want to get in, I think it's safer to get in right here. Volume is So the amount of volume that entered during this day just exited on this day. So they just waited for it to gap up, push the price higher, exited same day, and then pulls back. So I don't think this is really a sustained increase. So there could just be big players pushing the price higher. So be extra careful right here. Land, we are at a resistance area. So this is a resistance area slowly showing signs of weakness. Okay, so if you are already profitable, I recommend that you guys try to lock in some profit. If you still want to see if this stock is still going to move higher, at least you could lock in some gains right here, because I feel that this is already starting to show some weakness. We are inside the Bollinger Band now. Okay, and this candlestick right here is really a sign of weakness, because we at one point reached a 3 peso level, and people felt probably that this is already expensive, so it declined. And we're also at the overbought level, so chances are we could be going back around the 2 peso or even the 170 area. Okay, ali still on. Okay, I'd like to plot our support for Ali right here at the 33.78, around there, 33.48. But don't take any action as of yet, because this could still continue to drop. If this 33.48 is not going to be respected, then there is a possibility that it could go down some more. But my take is, if it is going to go down, I feel that it is not going to be that deep anymore, because your RSI is already showing us some signs of a bullish divergence over here. While the stock is just going down, our RSI is already moving up. So the most it could drop could be 31.89, around that area. Okay, because I see a support and a resistance over here, so it could be respected again. Next is Dito. Very slow movement. I'd say this is an accumulation phase still. Like what I mentioned the last time, we are still moving sideways here. So that's the box where we are currently moving at. So maybe the best indication that this stock is now on the bullish side. So one thing good that's happening here is we finally crossed the MA20 line. That is good, but it could still again go back to the 1050 area. So it's still within this box and right at the MA20 line. But the moment we see the stock going higher than 1130, yeah, around 1133, a move higher than that, and then pair it with the right volume over here, that's the bullish signal that we're waiting for. Then we could be recovering and moving up again. Okay, but for now it's an accumulation phase for mid to long term holders. So if you're a mid to long term holder, doesn't really matter wherever it is. Could be somewhere here 1026, could be a little higher. So a few cents difference will not be for most mid to long term holders. They won't really mind the few cents difference, but overall it is the area where investors are accumulating. URC is also trying to revisit the previous support, which is around 131.62, which is very near your MA20 line. So if you're interested in adding more, just wait a little while, because I'm sure the market will give you a chance, because this is currently on a pullback stage. Okay, so try to uh, uh, take advantage of that and just wait for the right timing. Don't rush it. That here in the stock market, you don't have to do anything every single day. If your indicators do not suggest for you to do anything, don't push for it. That's when your emotions are influencing your moves. Okay, so we're only taking action based on the facts that we see. If the facts do not suggest for you to take action, don't do anything, right? At the same time, if your profile can only recommend for you to be a swing trader or a position trader because you have to work, then respect that. Otherwise, you'll end up losing. Okay, because if you are going to push for an intraday trade and you're not able to watch the market, in a snap of a finger you could lose already. Okay, so um, take action based on your profile. Let's talk about APL. APL is still doing sideways. Revisited our MA20 line, so I think even the point 2010 could still be revisited, or around very near your MA20 line. So that is currently doing sideways. Um, yeah, still doing sideways. Not much of an action here, unless there's a big disclosure, because uh, the last time we received the news here, I'm not sure if I received the if we had, yeah, not much. Okay, the last time was they were already finalizing the shipment. They mentioned about the uh, sh- the cargo that will carry these minerals is already on its way, and it stopped there. I don't know what happened, but just for the record and for everyone's reference, I am also in APL and still monitoring this, but I'm not really so gung ho in taking action. My average is at the point 23, but I've already locked in some gains back then at the point 28 level. So we're still okay. We're just chill here. So this is what I'm referring to. Nothing really suggests that we take action as of yet. Okay, so that's for APL. And I think this is it for the first part of my video. I'll try to record another one for your requests. Please feel free to drop a comment. All right. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye bye for now.